MS Word provides a number of environments called document views that you can use to perform a specific task. Each view or environment provides a set of options that will help you accomplish your task. There are different types of document views: print layout, full screen reading, web layout, outline, and draft. There are different types of document views. Let us discuss first the print layout. It is the default document view, a type of environment that is deal when working with documents containing text, graphics, and non-textual elements. The second type of document view is the full screen reading. Full screen reading is a type of environment that contains minimal interface elements and is suitable for reading and reviewing the document. The third is the web layout. Web layout is the document view that contains similar options found in the print layout view. This view is used for preparing documents that will be displayed on a web browser. In this view, the document is not contained in page. We also have outline, a document view that allows you to move whole sections of the document without using the copy, cut, and paste command. This view is ideal for managing and organizing components of the document that are classified by the built-in heading levels. The last document view is the draft, the document view that is used for composing and reviewing the text content of the document. It provides basic formatting options, display faster on the screen, and does not display graphics. Have you seen a zoom button in your Word 2010? What is zooming? Zooming is the process of displaying a document to a particular magnification level. Have you seen a zoom button? We have two zoom tools, the zoom group and the zoom slider. The zoom percentage can be modified through the use of zoom slider. The zoom slider is located at the bottom part of your Word screen. This is the zoom slider. As you can see, this is divided into three parts. You have the zoom out, zoom marker, and zoom in. Zoom out decreases the view magnification, while the zoom marker adjusts the view magnification. You can move it. And the zoom in, it increases the view of magnification. This is the zoom slider. As you can see, this is divided into three parts. Another zoom tool is the zoom group. The zoom percentage can be also modified through the use of zoom group. In the zoom group, you can find the zoom button. It opens the zoom dialog. The zoom dialog contains different percentage of magnification. We have here 100. This is the zoom control that displays on the screen the actual size of the document. We also have here whole page or one page. This is the zoom control that displays the whole page on the screen. We also have here page width. This is the zoom control that magnifies the display of the document so that the page width occupies the entire width of the document area. In the zoom group, you can also see 100% beside the zoom button. 100% is the zoom control that displays up on the screen the actual size of the document. We also have one page. This is the zoom control that displays the whole page on the screen. 2 pages, the zoom control that displays 2 facing pages on the screen. And the page width, the zoom control that magnifies and display of the document so that the page width occupies the entire width of the document area. No need to click the zoom button to show the zoom dialog. The most basic way to move around the document is by scrolling. But what is scrolling? Yes, scrolling is the technique of moving different parts of the document on the screen in order to view specific contents. It can be done through the use of the scroll bars. The most basic way to move around the document is by What are scroll bars? In words, scroll bars appear whenever the content of the document does not fit in the current document area. There are 2 types of scroll bars: horizontal and vertical scroll bars. By default, the vertical scroll bar is displayed even if the document has no content yet. The horizontal scroll bar only appears when the width of the document does not fit the width of the document. Aside from the scroll bar, you can also move around the document through the use of the keyboard. Like this one. When you press the right arrow key, the insertion point will move 1 character to the right. When you press the left arrow key, the insertion point will move 1 character to the left. When you press the arrow up key, the insertion point will move 1 line up. When you press the arrow down key, the insertion point will move 1 line down. We can also use the page up key. When you press it, the insertion point will move 1 screen up. And of course, you can also use page down key. When you press it, the insertion point will move 1 screen down. When you press home key, the insertion point will move to the beginning of the line. When you press the Control and arrow right keys, the insertion point will move 1 word to the right. You can also use Control and arrow left keys. When you press the Control and arrow left keys, the insertion point will move 1 word to the left. While pressing Control plus arrow up keys, the insertion point will move 1 paragraph up. While pressing Ctrl and arrow down keys, the insertion point will move one paragraph down. On the other hand, if you want to place the insertion point from the end of the paragraph to the beginning of the document, just press Ctrl and the Home keys. Look at the insertion point at the beginning of the document. When you press the Ctrl and N keys, the insertion point will move to the end of the document. If you want to move the insertion point from the end of the document and place it in the previous page, you can press Ctrl and Page Up keys. And if you want to place the insertion point from the beginning of the document to the next page, you can just press Ctrl and Page Down keys. Those are the different keys and key combinations you can use to move around the document aside from using the scroll bar. Aside from that, we can use different shortcut keys. Ctrl N for creating new blank document, Ctrl S if you want to save the document that you created, Ctrl P for print, Ctrl O if you want to open your saved document. If you want to copy text, just press Ctrl C. If you want to paste it, Ctrl plus V. If you want to remove it and place it in the clipboard, just press Ctrl plus X. And if you want to use Find, Ctrl plus S. If you want to replace it, Ctrl plus R. And if you want to do it again, Ctrl plus Y. And Ctrl Z if you want to undo your text or the action that you have done. I hope that you learned from this lesson. After this, you can try the practice activity below this lesson. Those are the different keys and key combinations you can use to move around the document aside from using the scroll bar. Aside from that, we can